What are those? And they go all the way underwater. Do they have a name? They are etc. That tells me absolutely nothing. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Second Life has froze up on me. Please don't froze up on me. It says not responding up there. That is not a good thing, especially when I'm recording. There it goes. Retreat. That probably caused some desync. And I've already been recording for a half hour, so cross your fingers. Or stubby paw fingers. What do you call those anyways? On an animal's paws, what would be fingers, except they're not fingers because they're too stubby to be fingers. What are those? Toes? Well, yeah, I guess they would be toes. Kind of interesting to think of front paws having toes and not fingers. Random thought. And this is a mess of polygons because it needs to be rendering the rest of the way. Will it render fast enough before I leave? Yeah, so those are trees. And now, in a moment, we will... Are we getting on land only to go back in water? I'm willing to bet we are. Yep. Minor shortcut. And then there's these things. What is that called? That is called point 2. A bunch of those are in Second Life. They're like the crystals where they're everywhere, except I don't really know what the point of those are. Ooh, this looks like colorful place. It's a toy shop, I think. I've been there. What is it called? What is it called? We are in, by the way... Well, that place is in Heterocea, whatever it is. And the place is called Wonders something, I imagine. Where am I? I'm way out there. Better render fast because I want to find out what it is. They have toys in there, I'm pretty sure. Weirdiculous, that's what the place is called. Alright, moving back to where I am. There's a lot of open sea in that direction. Is it really open, or have I just not... Oh yeah, it's pretty dang open. I mean, if I had the maximum draw distance, which is 512 meters, I'd be able to see that there is, in fact, land in that direction. But it's pretty far beyond my available draw distance of 168 meters. Sometime I'd like to get a new graphics card just so I can max everything out, especially for the railroad, because a lot of the railroad runs alongside of a cliff, and there's this one point that is absolutely beautiful and magnificent if and only if you have a good draw distance, and unfortunately I do not. Is that a British flag up there? Yeah, or no wait, Australian. I am assuming it's Australian. If I am incorrect, you can tell me. What is that place? Something, I don't know. I see Australian there though. I don't know what that place is. I'm not really as interested as I was in Weirdiculous. Let's see. This tour is kind of long, actually, thinking on it. I mean, it's 24 and some change, but I had already been recording for some odd minutes. Oh, I know where we are. We are about to hit land and travel on the railroad again. This is another important railroad station. This is the Baga station. I wind up coming here a lot. At the Baga station, there is this really cool, well, what would I call it? It's like an industrial place. Let's see, the eastern terminus of the SLRR Baga. But there's like a factory of some sort sitting up there after we climb up onto this. You know, the way they have this set up, you'd think that they have an idea where you would actually take a train and go on like a barge or something, but that's not really possible right now with the current technology. Well, since we're in the train, I won't be looking around in mouse look. But this is the far end of the Second Life Railroad. Not the far end, but it's far anyway. Let's see. S&O Bessemer Steel Corporation. Or Company. It's kind of a neat place, as you can tell. A lot of structures and stuff, and there's some automatic trains that just randomly wander out, and they de-render themselves around this point, but it's kind of cool. And also this locomotive right here, that locomotive just randomly changes into, actually you're going to see right there, it's randomly changing into another locomotive. Will we get to see that random locomotive before I get too far away? Wow, look how complex this is. Yep, there's another locomotive, and for some reason it has a fan in there? What kind of locomotive is... Wow. This is not a locomotive I have seen before. I don't think this kind exists in real life. What does this box say? For more information and customer service, I am that person. Interesting. This is obviously not a real locomotive. It's actually some sort of steampunk thing. Now, coming up over here is actually something pretty interesting. It's... well, I'm not exactly sure what to call it. First off, you see these two catapults here? If you stand on them and click them, they will actually shoot you off into the sea, which is really cool. No, wait, they won't shoot you off, they'll shoot a cow off. See, there goes a cow. Kind of interesting. This is like a place of totally random stuff, and right here is one of the strangest things in Second Life. What is this deal here? I have no idea. The place is just completely random. It's definitely worth looking around, and maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, we are taking a slight stop at Zale Station. All aboard. Huh. Well, I suppose if you wanted to wait for a pod to come along so you can ride it here, that would be useful. Thing is, there's nothing there that would tell you whether a pod is on the way or not, so I guess you just have to get lucky or be really, really patient. Up ahead is a railroad crossing, because railroad crossings are awesome. I actually focus, whenever I'm driving around on the Second Life Railroad, I focus on the areas with the railroad crossings because I love going across them. They're not great. I mean, this crossing right here, it doesn't detect you until you're pretty much right on the tracks, or right on the road pretty much, and even though it lights up, there it goes. It doesn't include sound. By the way, we are not going to continue further on the railroad because we now continue our journey to the Hobo Info Hub at Calleta, the center of rail activities on Heterocea by road. So it's going to transform into a pod. Regular old pod again. Up there is going to be a place that I definitely want to visit for one of these videos. Let's see, what is that? Tropical Creations. I think that's some sort of resort. Not entirely sure, I haven't been there. There's a big old building up there. We probably could have seen it. Yeah, crossing, because there's the railroad. Could have looked at it while we were passing it then. Travel up a bit further. Eventually we're going to come across some interesting building in a glass case and this weird contraption that is throwing balls. Not sure what the deal with that place is, other than it's interesting. Actually, I think it's a store of some sort. We'll have to go there sometime. As soon as we come up on it, I will point it out, and I will tell you where the sim is, just in case you guys want to take a look for yourself. Now, where is it? It is still out here, right? Oh goodness, is it gone? What the? Whoops. What the? What? Okay. That didn't work according to plan. What just happened? It's like, it put me in this place, but I'm not actually in this place. Oh goodness, I better get off of here and chase the pod down. Oh, wow. It put me way far behind. It's no wonder nothing was rendering. Oh, goodness me. Let me guess. I'm about to disconnect because this sim that I'm trying to go into is not entirely online, isn't it? Let's see, I am currently on negative coordinates. And continuing forth. Yes, I noticed. Alright, time to chase down the pod that I was riding. So we're going to go crossing over in this direction. Drat, that is not a wall you can go straight through. So anyway, somewhere over here. Oh wait, did we make it through? Where are we? This is a bit of an adventure here. Alright. Let's go this way now. According to this, I am in the sim. That place right there. That is the interesting place I want to show off sometime. It is right here in Fishy. And there's a random horse there. Am I going to be able to catch up to my pod? Oops, this sort of glitched out. Alright. Well, we won't have an accurate amount about how far this pod is traveling because I had to take a slight detour there. Seriously, what was the deal with that? My pod is somewhere up here. We're probably going to miss some scenery and interesting places to check out. Like that place. Don't know what that place is. Or that place up there. And, wow. Okay, yep, there we go again. Totally internet lag or some sort of lag. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. Can we catch up to my pod? It's up here somewhere. There we go again. It's going to do this with every sim crossing, isn't it? Alright, well, seems to me that we probably won't actually be able to catch up to the pod because we're going to keep on lagging out at every sim crossing. Also this. What? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well, this video is probably kind of long anyway. We're just going to end it here. I would have liked to have shown off that whole pod, especially since it's not that much longer, but since I appear to be stuck now... Yeah, I cannot move. I bet I could teleport. Let's see, am I in Volix? As far as it's concerned, I am in Volix. There's more railroad right up there. Can I do this? No. No, I am very much stuck and cannot go anywhere. Just in case though, let's try skipping to this sim. Nope, not working. Thanks for watching. I would have really liked to have shown off more of this pod tour because part of the interestingness is it's not loading anything, and I bet you I've sort of lost connection now. It's probably going to give me a message, hey, you have been disconnected from Second Life. But there's an area down here where it goes across a really big bridge across some islands. I was kind of hoping to show that off during the pod tour, but that's obviously not going to happen. Well, in any case, what you did manage to see, I hope you enjoyed what you managed to see, because you're not seeing any more.